Y'all, look how sweet these sedum are after a rain. Look at all those pretty little water, like, droplets. Isn't that sweet? It's a little chilly here, too, so it's a little bit of frost over it, I believe. Just thought these were so sweet. This marsh bed has kind of been through it, but Brian did come in and bring in some pine straw just to mulch it. But we do have some cardinal flowers here. I did originally plant 5 in here. 2 have lived, so 2 we're going with. All through here, there are hostas, and we're hopeful that they will come back as well. They should. They don't have any reason not to, so we're hopeful. I have 2 hibiscus right here. And my ultimate favorite hibiscus that I've ever seen is like that double peach, that double bloom peach hibiscus. But it is an annual here in Zone 8B. And I'm really tempted. We tested some items like some black and blue salvia, see if we could overwinter them this year. And it worked. So if I can get my hands on those double bloom peach hibiscus, I will get them because they are my favorite and they are stunning to me. This is our little stand. Honestly, it was so sweet. We were blessed with the stand, and it did kind of make it through the storm. You can see it's a little tilted and such, but honestly, this piece, this container, this planter and this planter were all given to us. And so we had some neighbors moving, and they just said, we know y'all love plants, would y'all like to have these? And said absolutely. So happy to say that they are made. It didn't make it. We'll try to straighten this out, but in the meantime, it just, kind of is what it is. But this is just some ivy that we have in here, and we have a hosta in here. And it actually is starting, see all the little, what is that called? Like nodules, that are coming up. Oh, I thought that was a weed, y'all. That is the roots that probably should be covered. So I will cover those back up. But if you can see all the little nodules coming, like poking out from the soil, that should be a really pretty hosta. So I'm excited about those. And then while I was gone, while I was out of town for the day, Brian actually pine strawed this and came back and he said, Kelly, I think we have the astilbes are popping up. And so I got so excited, and it kind of doesn't look like much right now, but if you can see all the different little leaves, not the dead ones or the old ones, but you can see like the different leaf structure poking out. And so I basically opened up each one. This is a pretty good one because you can see all the different leaves, and so basically this will fill in the whole space right here. And same here, and here. We have 6, I believe, of these astilbes. This is a really pretty one as well, with the purple, or like almost like burgundy, like foliage. It's really pretty. So this will fill in this whole space, and they basically, I really love them for the foliage that they provide in this area. But I also love, they send out these like pink, like fire pink, like spire. They're blooms, but they don't even look like bloom. It's not like a petunia bloom or like any other bloom like I've ever seen. It's really cool. So I'll keep you posted on what these turn into. We did have some Monarda. That survived. Doesn't look the best. It looks like a lot, like kind of spread out, but I don't necessarily mind that in this bed. It'll fill completely in once it continues to grow. And I think I have a really pretty, like a really pretty purple Monarda in this bed. Only time will tell. And then we also have I don't know if you can see it, it's also dormant. See that stick right there? That is a summer sweet. And I have a few more of those in our garden, but I did not realize that those, like, they produce, like, they have little babies all the time here in our area. I don't know if they do all over, but here they what is the word? They spread. I'll just leave it like that. They spread a good bit, and we don't have a ton of space in our garden for that to happen, but what we do try to do is, if we do see one that's basically spread into like a little baby plant off of that one, we try to bless someone with it that might not mind, a plant kind of going for it and kind of spreading in that way. But anyway, I just wanted to show you some updates with some astilbe that we had popping up in our marsh bed, and I'm honestly like really excited to see these hostas survive. I have like three hostas here that have like a bluish tint to them. I have another hosta here and there, and I think that's it for in here, but man, it'll be so like lush and full looking once the hostas pop up. And this one gives me a little bit of hope that they will survive. We dug most of these out from another area that was just totally wrecked from the storm, and so to see them start showing proof of life is it's really encouraging. Got some more proof of life over here. I love this Vinkavon. So sweet. I just love the almost like the daintiness of this one. It just is so pretty to me. And then y'all look, another hosta. Gosh, that's gonna like fill in this whole section. I'm so excited about it. I think that'll be pretty. And behind it we have a gardenia. It's like a little baby gardenia. That thing has struggled from like day one, but we're hanging on. We're hopeful it'll thrive. And then here in this pot we're gonna put a fern, and so it'll be super lush over here in this area pretty soon, and it's overlooking the marsh bed that I just was showing you. Look at all these buds on this orange tree, y'all. This is so many. Each bud is supposed to turn into a flower, which the flower turns into an orange. Supposedly, allegedly. Here's one that's already opened. So we're hopeful for this guy this year. Hopefully it'll produce lots and lots of oranges. Now look at these Myers lemon. Now look at these Meyer lemon buds. They're gonna bloom. Hopefully, all of these hopefully will bloom into producing beautiful flowers, which again will produce beautiful lemons. Y'all, Brian makes some of the best lemonade I've ever had in my life. I don't know if it's just like because I didn't have to make it, but it is the best lemonade I've ever had in my life. And so I'm really excited to see lemons, or I'm excited to see these, because in winter next year, we have some of the best lemonade I've ever had in my life. If I can get him to share his recipe, I certainly will. But if you have a favorite lemon recipe, be sure to let us know. The lime is coming in pretty strong. Behind it, it's got some sweet little buds on it as well. I love me some lime juice. It's got a few buds on it. I think the orange and the lemon tree are definitely winning out. However, there are some really sweet buds on here. So hopefully we'll have some good limes as well. Here's some limes that were hiding on the other side. But they're so sweet, kind of tucked in under there.